On today's show, we're going to make a Dano burger with a very special onion jam.
Mouth-watering family recipes, easy-to-make meals, humor and faith fill the inspiring show Dano on the Counter. Born with only half a spine, Dano Burkhardt was never supposed to be able to hold his head up. Despite countless surgeries, a stroke, leg amputations, and kidney transplants, Dano developed a contagious love for life. Join Dano as he shares his easy-to-make dishes and the hope that keeps him pushing forward.
For the Dano burgers, you're going to need 4 to 6 ounces of ground beef, 80-20. You're going to need some brioche buns, a little bit of mayo. For the onion jam, you're going to need 1 sweet onion, 4 tablespoons of barbecue sauce, and a half a cup of brown sugar. And then all the toppings you choose. We used a fried egg, spicy pickles, and American cheese. Hey y'all, we're headed to the grocery store to pick up our groceries for today's meal. And of course, it's the middle of winter here in central Pennsylvania. Had a couple snowstorms the last couple of weeks. But I tell you what, I just want to talk to you guys a little bit about being in a wheelchair and how you deal with all this snow and everything. Obviously, getting through the snow, sidewalks and things like that can be a lot pretty difficult for me. And driving, of course, is difficult. Only the fact that I have to clean off my own car. A lot of times I can't reach the windshield or the hood. I do have a device with a longer brush on it that I'm able to reach sometimes. And really, I'm really thankful for people around me that help me get through the snow. My dad is an awesome guy that's always helped me every morning to clean off my car. I don't have a garage up here, so parking outside and I have like 6 inches of snow. My dad's always out there to help clean off my car, get my car running, and get me going so I can get to work every day. And then people at work are always great. My co-workers are phenomenal. Gretchen and Savannah, they really help me out by cleaning off my car before I leave every day. And those things that you just can't be afraid to ask for help sometimes. Sometimes I can be prideful of myself that I really don't like help because I think I can do things on my own. But sometimes everybody needs a little bit of help, and it's great to have those people around you that really can help, especially when the weather's bad and you can't get anywhere. So having those people, it is important. So I'm just thankful for all those people that help me out during the winter and help me get through those tough days. All right, welcome to the show, guys. Today we're going to make our Dano burger. So for that, we're going to use some 80-20 ground meat. It has a little bit of 20% fat in it, keeps it nice and juicy. We're just going to smash this up in the skillet here. We'll start with grabbing our ground beef. So 80-20. You're going to need about 4 ounces per burger. So this is about a pound. So you got enough here to make 4 burgers. Maybe a little bit bigger than that. So this will make about 3 burgers. So for our burger, we're gonna get some cheese. Now you can either go to the deli and get something pre-sliced, or you can buy the packaged already. It doesn't really matter in this case because you're just gonna throw it on a burger and melt it off. So we'll get some pre-packaged sliced cheddar and we'll throw it in the cart. All right, so this is all the different cheeses you can put on your burger. Of course, there's a wide variety. So many people like Swiss, people like cheddar, Gouda. Gouda melts really well, but for me, I like just straight up American. Oh, they're up top. Of course, it's gonna be the highest cheese up here. Oh. Oh, we got it. All right, so on top of our burger, we're gonna do a sunny side up egg. And so we're gonna grab an extra large egg, check them. Looks good. Not a bad price today, so we're in luck. All right, so our last thing for our burger is we're gonna make an onion jam, which is a little bit of brown sugar, sauteed onion. We'll grab some Vidalia or sweet onion, and we'll chop it up, saute it, throw it on our burger. So this is the last thing we really need. We're gonna hit the register and head home and start cooking.
Hi, my name is Thad Dick, And I'm Aiden. We're the 5th generation of Dick's Home Care.
And our family is here for your health.
If you're considering a lift chair, call or stop in and see us at Dick's Home Care. Our chairs come in a wide variety of fabrics and finishes. We even have chairs that are able to be closer to your wall in case you have a small space.
Dick's Home Care, Central Pennsylvania's leader in mobility products.
When it's time for a new roof, Champion Roofing is your best choice. We're a certified award-winning roofing contractor, meaning your roof is done right the first time. Call today.
Champion Roofing, we're the solution.
Impact Productions, a multi-layer technology company providing on-site, online, and in-studio video services. Contact Impact Productions to capture your story.
Hey y'all, welcome into the kitchen today. Today we're gonna make a Dano burger. One of my favorite things to eat, obviously. It's still winter outside, so we're gonna do it inside the house today. And I asked everybody on Facebook, I said, what is your favorite toppings for on a burger? A lot of people said that they like sauteed onions. What I like to do with my sauteed onions is almost make a onion jam, which is a little bit of brown sugar and barbecue sauce in with those caramelized onions. Adds a little bit of sweetness, a little tanginess to those onions, and then we're gonna top our cheeseburger with that today. So to start off with, to make the onion jam, we're gonna take, I don't know, about 4 tablespoons of butter here. Get that going in here, get that melting. While that's doing that, we have our sweet onion. We have our big Vidalia onion. And it's so funny, growing up, I had a friend that would just eat this raw. They loved onions so much that they would just eat sweet onion like this, right, like an apple. And I mean, I do like onions, but I don't like it that much to eat it that, straight raw like that. So we're gonna sweeten it up even more with this brown sugar. So we have this onion here, we're just gonna peel it off, and then we're gonna slice it down, make almost kind of like little half rings here. Because we want the actual texture of the onion still. We don't want like a chopped onion. We want the stringiness of the onion still left together. So we'll just pop those in there as our butter is melting. And we're just gonna saute these real quick to let all that moisture out of there. We have our other half of onion here. Take another layer off there that looked a little green. Take that off. And then slice this down. Now burgers, of course, are one of my favorite meals. Obviously in the summer we do this out on the grill, on the little side burner. My dad would always saute onions and peppers and things like that. My brother has an awesome burger recipe, but we'll wait and share Luke's recipe hopefully when we're down in South Carolina. That'll be a different show, and we'll be able to show everybody how he does his famous Tex burgers. If you ever been to one of our tailgates at Penn State, my brother makes an awesome burger, and he has a special way of doing that. So hopefully we'll get to show you guys in a different show how we do that. So we have this going here. We just have our wooden spoon here. Break this down. Turn our heat up a little bit. Get that butter going. Melt these onions down. Sweat them out real good. And as those saute, then we'll add our sugar and our barbecue sauce to that. All right, so we have our onions here. They're kind of sweated out a little bit. They're trying to be a little translucent here. And then the next step is gonna add our brown sugar to this. We have about a half a cup of brown sugar. This is dark brown sugar. It's gonna have that molasses in it. It's gonna be almost like a caramel sauce, basically, for our onions. Add a little sweetness to these. It's gonna be It's gonna be so good on a burger here. So we're just gonna melt this sugar down, coat those onions with that. So we have like the saltiness of the butter, the sweetness of the brown sugar, and then the tanginess here. We're gonna add some barbecue sauce that of course has vinegar in it. And it's gonna be just a great combination for on top of our burger. As you can see, that brown sugar is kind of melted down, changed color of our onions. Once that is all good and melted, we're gonna add our barbecue sauce to this. And you can use kind of any barbecue sauce you want. This is just a cheap brand that I found at the grocery store. But by all means, use your favorite. And then it's gonna heat that up and coat these onions. Let those cook down. And then this is gonna kind of thicken up a little bit as that sugar cooks down and that barbecue sauce cooks up. It'll become this thick jam-like. And it's gonna be awesome on our burger. So we'll let this keep on cooking down. And the next step is gonna be actually cooking our hamburger. We'll grab that out of the fridge, let that rest for a couple minutes, and we'll make our patties. All right, so the next thing is to cook our patty. We have probably about a 4.5 ounce, maybe a little larger piece of 80-20 ground beef that I've kind of rolled into balls here. And then I'm just gonna place them in the pan, and then we're gonna smash them down and make our patties with them. I'm not gonna crowd the pan. I'm only gonna do a couple at a time just to make sure that they cook evenly. I don't want to overcrowd everything. Now the 80-20 ground beef is gonna have a lot of fat in it, so they look larger here, but they're gonna actually cook down. So once we get this going with all that grease that's gonna come out of that meat, it's gonna fry in its own grease. It's gonna be awesome. So the patty itself, I'm not really putting anything on it other than salt and pepper, because all the other flavors are gonna come from what we're putting on top of it with our pickles and our, we're gonna do a fried egg for it, and then our onion jam. So for this part, we're just gonna actually fry the patty. You can see that starting to sizzle here. Once it gets brown on the bottom, then let's smash it down and make the actual patty. All right, so we got our patties going down here. Get that bottom part of it done. I like mine about medium well. So it's only gonna take a couple minutes on each side. Just try to keep that patty shape together. You don't want it falling apart. Like I said, that's gonna have its own greases in there. Gonna brown that. This is a nice skillet, good and hot. Almost got a good sear on the bottom there. A couple minutes there, we'll be ready to flip. All right, now we're gonna flip these. Oops. There we go. Took a second. It's got that nice char on the bottom there. That's what you're looking for. Then you can season this side too. Let them go for about 2 minutes here. And then we're gonna put our onions back on top, and then we're gonna cover them in cheese. All right, so our burgers are about done here. Just to finish them off in the pan, I'm just gonna spoon some of this onion jam that we made with our barbecue sauce and our brown sugar. Just gonna put that on top. And then we're gonna add our American cheese. Melt that on top of those burgers. And that's gonna hold that onion and everything in there. Now I like a lot of cheese, so I'm gonna add 2 slices to each. Melt that down. Just take a couple seconds to melt that cheese. And then we're gonna top our burger. All right, this has been a process to cook these burgers, but our last thing we're gonna do is top this off with a fried egg. A lot of suggestions I've got from people on Facebook that they do this for their burgers, so we're gonna give it a whirl here. We're gonna attempt to fry an egg. We're just gonna make it sunny side up here. And then we're gonna throw it on our burger. So we're just gonna let this sit here, and we're not gonna break the yolk because that's the best part from what everybody tells me, so we'll give it a whirl. Give it a couple of minutes here. Should slide right out of our pan. Put it right on our burger. As soon as this top part is no longer translucent, it's nice and white all the way through, your egg's done, you're ready to eat it. All right, y'all, so we got our burgers done. I'm just gonna toast these buns off. Everybody likes a toasted bun. One of the secrets that I've learned over the years is when you toast it, like a grilled cheese or doing a bun like this, mayonnaise is better than using actual butter. So I'm just gonna put a little bit on our buns here. And then we're just gonna spread it out. So we have our bun here. We're just gonna spread our mayo. This is gonna act as like our oil, our butter. Spread this out. Just a light little coating on it. Doesn't need to be too much. Don't go too crazy with it. And then we're gonna pop them in the skillet here and just brown them off a little bit. Just a couple minutes just to toast those off. All right, so we took our buns off the stove here. See that nice golden color there? That nice little browning there with that mayonnaise. That's what you want with your bun. All right, so I'm gonna continue to toast these buns off here. We're gonna build our burgers. And as we're doing that, we're gonna head over to the studio for an inspirational message.
Made by Vogel is a father and son business that produces high-quality handmade wooden products such as cutting boards, bowls, bottle stoppers and more. Products for sale can be found on their Etsy site or in downtown Altoona at the Clay Cup. You can't go wrong buying from Made by Vogel.
When Adam put his house on the market, he asked his agent for a discount on the commission. His agent said, "Commission is 6%. Perry Wellington Realty charges a 4.5% commission. That's $1,500 more in your pocket on a $100,000 home than with the commonly charged 6% commission. What could you buy with an extra $1,500? How about a tropical vacation? New appliances for your home? Pay for meals at a food bank. Call us today for a free consultation."
Hi, my name is Dad Dick.
And I'm Aiden. We're the 5th generation of Dick's Home Care.
And our family is here for your health.
If you're looking for a stair lift, I would definitely recommend Bruno stair lifts. The reason people get Bruno stair lifts from Dick's Home Care is it keeps them in the home that they love. We also have a rental program on the stair lifts. My customers coming back to me saying, "I'm so glad I bought this."
Dick's Home Care, Central Pennsylvania's leader in mobility products.
Hey y'all, welcome into the studio today. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about acts of kindness. Now this is something that is near and dear to my heart. Of course, many of you all know that I've experienced 2 kidney transplants in my life. I had a kidney transplant from my brother Luke about 14 years ago. And then about 2 years ago, I had another one from a cadaver kidney from the state of Texas. Now, I know acts of kindness, you're thinking like, well, I know I probably can't give a kidney, and that's something that I don't want you guys to focus on totally today, but it's something that maybe it's near and dear to you, that maybe it's something, an opportunity that you could give someone and get tested to. But hey, let's talk about that. Maybe that's something way out of your spectrum, but maybe you can just encourage somebody today, and you can do something small for them. And that's really what I want to talk to you about today, is how you can do those small little things to really help somebody get through their tough day. Now, recently I was down in Florida with my family. I was down there with my brother and my nieces and my sister-in-law, and we were down there. And you know, down in Florida, of course, you never know what the weather's going to be like. And we're there, and it's a beautiful day. It's like 70 degrees. You know, it's the middle of January. We're like, this is great. And here comes this thunderstorm that comes rolling through. And we get out of one of the rides, and it's pouring down rain, and the ladies yell at us like, all right, you have to go back outside now. You know, you can't stay here and be in the where everybody's standing in line. And I'm like, oh man, I don't have a poncho, but my brother and his kids, you know, they all had ponchos with them, and I'm like, I'm just gonna get soaked. Of course, when you're sitting down, you're just collecting water, you know, you're sitting in the chair, and I'm like, we gotta get to this other side of the park. Well, it's pouring down rain, and of course I get to this other section where there's a canopy, and I get over there, and this lady comes up to me, and she goes, hey, do you have a poncho? And I said, no. And she goes, I have an extra one, let me give it to you. Now, to me in that moment, that was like the greatest thing ever. This lady had given me this poncho and helped me stay dry and helped me enjoy the rest of the afternoon with my family, you know. But I didn't even know her. She didn't know me. But it was something that was really sweet and nice for her to do for me. And those are the types of things that, you know, I'll always remember that lady at Disney World and how she helped me out get through that day and that moment where I was like just hating life, you know, because it's pouring down rain, you know. And let me tell you, in the same day, you know, the sun comes back out. As you know, the weather changes within the hour. And I'm going through the park, and it's sunny again. And I'm like, man, I said, I need to find some sunglasses. You know, I said, I'd left mine in the car here in Pennsylvania, and I didn't have them with me. And I go to this store, and I'm looking at these sunglasses, and I send my nieces in. I'm like, hey, you guys help me pick out a pair. And once you know it, this gentleman was sitting on a park bench next to me, and he overheard the conversation I had with them. And he goes, hey, buddy, he goes, I have an extra pair. Let me just give you these sunglasses. Now, not only did it save me from spending a ton of money at Disney World to buy some new sunglasses, but it also helped me, you know, just that in the time of need, he was there and provided it for me. It was just awesome to see how those two circumstances in the same day, by people's generosity and their acts of kindness, really helped me out. Now, I'm not saying that you need to go out and give away everything that you have or do anything like that, but hey, when you see a need, meet that need. You know, if you hear something going on in somebody's life, and you think that maybe you can help them out in some way by either giving them something or praying for them or helping them, encourage them in any way that you can, I just tell you that that's going to do something for yourself, and it's really going to have an impact on their life, and especially get through that tough time. I know we opened up about talking about donating a kidney, and that's something huge, and I'm thankful for those people that did that, especially my brother, for doing that for me. But hey, take the opportunities that you have each and every day to do something nice for somebody. Help them get through their tough day, their little rainstorm. Help them get through that day. You don't know exactly what's going on in their life, but that can have such an impact on them to help them get through that. So my encouragement today, just do that little bit of act of kindness. It can be something great like donating a kidney. I encourage you to do that. If you want to sign up, please do that, of course. But hey, if you see a need, try to meet it today. And to show people your kindness and the love of God through what you can do for them today. So that's all I have for today. We're going to head over to the kitchen and enjoy some delicious food.
Dick's Home Care can help you stay mobile. Dick's offers a full line of scooters to help with mobility both inside and outside your home. Take your scooter with you wherever you go with a scooter lift from Dick's. They are available for most vehicles. If standing or sitting is becoming difficult, a lift chair from Dick's will make life easier. There are many styles and sizes to choose from. And Dick's honors warranties and service on what we sell. Dick's Home Care, Central Pennsylvania's leader in mobility products.
New Life Worship Center's tax ministry is in their 13th year of serving. This is an organization who will do your taxes, and they only ask for a $30 donation to benefit local charities. They will e-file federal and state returns and complete local returns for you to mail in. They can handle everything from basic family returns to rentals and property returns. Contact New Life Worship Center's tax team on Facebook or by calling them today.
Hi, my name is Dad Dick.
And I'm Aiden. We're the 5th generation of Dick's Home Care.
And our family is here for your health.
Purify 03 is the simple, effective way to clean your CPAP or BiPAP. It provides hospital-grade sanitation, killing 99.99% of bacteria and germs with the touch of a button. Everything you need comes in one affordable kit for just $1.90. It's available exclusively at Dick's Home Care, Central Pennsylvania's leader in home medical equipment.
Hey, welcome into the dining room here. We're sitting here to enjoy these big old Dano burgers. We got Troy and Chow sitting down here to try these burgers, guys. Dive in. Let me know what you think with that onion jam, that fried egg on top.
All right.
Big old bite here. A little messy, but
a little bit.
Oh, good.
That onion jam is really good. The barbecue and that's really good.
There's so many flavors. I put some pickles on mine too, and there's just a lot of flavors coming through there. It's really good.
Let's keep on chewing. It's so good. Well, thanks for tuning in. Hopefully you guys can try this recipe at home. Let me know what you think. Until next time, we'll see you on Dano on the Counter.
When Adam put his house on the market, he asked his agent for a discount on the commission. His agent said, "Commission is 6%. Perry Wellington Realty charges a 4.5% commission. That's $1,500 more in your pocket on a $100,000 home than with the commonly charged 6% commission. At Perry Wellington Realty, it's all about we, not about me. We put clients first, do more, and save you more. Call us today for a free consultation."